yo, what is happening, my friends? This is Ron from Optimized Effects. Welcome to another episode where I review all the robots that are going in this $1,000 challenge. We're up to week 13, and I'd just like to thank everyone that has been following this channel up to now, because we're almost at 500 subscribers, and I did not think that we would get this far, but we are almost there. And the next goal after that would be 1,000, and then beyond. 10,000 would be nice. So, if you're not currently a subscriber, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon where you're going to be notified of when I drop videos, which is usually on Sundays or Saturdays for other people on the other side of the country. But usually it's on Sundays and sometimes in the middle of the week. But I'll be doing a few different things as well coming up soon. What I'm going to be doing is probably not talking so much on videos or some other videos, so I'm going to do some back testing, but I'm just going to record the back testing and watch it go. And what I might do is also optimization with a few robots and show you how I do things essentially. So I hope you'll all enjoy that, and also some more reviews on some robots. So let's get into this MyFX book. As we can see, we have Baby Shark winning currently, and closely coming second is Dragon Expert, followed by Forex Fury, which is on an absolute mission to the moon, where there's all the Lambos. You know, we just want all the Lambos in the world, and we want everything to go to the moon. So that's where we're headed. If you had these three, with all the settings that I've got, you'd probably be on your way. As you've noticed here, Erin's 3-pair went the other way. It's gone down to, I'm not going to say hell, but it's going down to the center of the earth. It's gone the opposite way. Also, Bunny didn't agree with the settings that I used last video, which is when I tried to optimize it and change some settings around. Obviously, the market didn't agree with those settings, and it killed the account. And the other interesting thing here is we can see that EA Scalper Orion also lost some money. Grid Trend Multiplier isn't really doing too much. FX Stabilizer is being quite stable and boring. EA Sky Blue is been boring lately as well. And PFX, we can't really see PFX, but where is it? Here. PFX is moving up, but let's have a look at some of these other ones. Yeah, because reasons. Now, let's look at EA Sky Blue. So, it has been trading quite well. It's been very conservative. It hasn't gone into much drawdown at all. It has handled this big drop on the Euro USD really well. Hasn't gone, hasn't blown the account or anything like that. And this is just using the default settings. So let's change things. Let's use medium risk, and I've been told to use it on Big X. So Big X is 600 pips when it will close everything, and medium risk means it will risk more of the account. And we are just going to use Euro USD again, and max trades is 7, so we'll keep that at default. So let's see how we go this week with Sky Blue on medium risk and the Big X on the $1,000 account. We'll see if we can, we've turned $1,000 into 1,074, I think, in 2 or 3 weeks, which is pretty good. But I'd like to push the EA a little bit to see how it handles the other settings, and I'm sure you would all love to see that as well. So let's smash out Sky Blue for another week. Let's do it. Next we have FX Stabilizer. Now there's not really anything much I can do with this. We already have it on turbo. We have a fixed of 0.01. I could smash it to 0.02, but auto risk is on, so I don't think it's really worth doing that. I don't think it's actually going to do anything. If I change it to mini lot, that means it will go to like something. If you were using a cent account and you had like 10,000 cents, then you put it on mini lot, and rather than doing 0.01, probably do just 0.1. So we'll just leave that alone. And I don't think changing the other thing will change anything. So we'll just leave it go. You know, it's got a balance of $1,339, which is really, really good. And it is living up to its name right now. It has been quite stable. It's handled all of these moves on Euro USD lately really well. I'm really impressed with the stabilizer on turbo mode. So let's move on to NoSleep. Now NoSleep, if you're new to the channel, it made a little bit of money, but then it lost half of its equity in a few weeks, and then it has just been slowly moving back up and trying to make back its money, but it's really, really slow at doing that. Unfortunately, it's really slow. So we are not using an equity stop. I think it may, I don't know if it was on or not when it happened. I can't remember back that far. But right now we have it on the best money management type, and we are using normal, not aggressive. So let's change it up. Let's use aggressive because I want to see it try and make some more money. Starting lot, we'll leave it on 0.01, pip step 10. Lot multiplier 1.25 is good. Take profit of 10 is good. We're not using a trailing stop, but it would be interesting to see what happens if we did. And everything else is, we're not using a time filter. Everything else is just, we'll just leave it as is. So we'll just change to lot digits to aggressive with NoSleep for this next week. I just want to change things up, make things a bit more exciting for all of you and myself as well, because it's starting to get a bit boring with this one. Now, EA Scalper Orion. EA Scalper Orion. Okay, so it has lost a bit of money again. Now let's have a look here. So these are all the trades. Is it Orion? Yeah, this is Orion. Put $1,000 in, and then we, it lost a little bit, come back, it's moved back up again, and then it lost money, and then it's come back up, and now it's lost money again. So we're back to like square one with it says gross profit $1,784. So that is wrong. That is wrong. So there's somewhere here that I've messed up, which is what I was doing just before this happened. It's kind of hard to tell. So there should be like another deposit somewhere. Balance amount of deposit on the 6th, the 28th of the 6th. And then we have all the losses there. 7, 6, yeah, I'm not sure. So lots of money there. Anyway, doesn't matter too much. The thing is that it is currently down. It's down $511 right now. So the floating profit and loss is $511 down. So if we have a look at the current open trades, we're down $511, and the balance is $1,056. So I can say that EA Scalper Orion has blown the account. Unfortunately. So it just did not handle the Euro USD move. This is on the M15 time frame. So what happened? We can have a look up here. Actually, let's go to the hour 4. Yep. So okay. So we can see what's happened here. It has not handled the move down, and it is essentially because what happens is it got stuck in buyers here, and the markets just never come back. And because of that, it's just hasn't been able to recover. So because it couldn't recover, essentially blew the account, and it had stop outs with margin, and it's the market's come back a little bit, and we're still down $511. So I can say that this EA is not so great with these settings. I'm not going to say it's not great. I'm just going to say it's not great with these settings. So this is one that we can probably look at optimizing to see if we can get something better. And I did notice that I am using basket dollars here. So maybe if this was turned off and it didn't try to get $5 each time, maybe, just maybe, it might trade a lot better. So I'll have a look at EA Scalper Orion. We'll see if we can get things maybe different. I'm sure you'll like to see that as well. Let's move on to PFX Forex Scalper. So as you can see here, Euro AUD and Euro USD are both in trouble. So it's run out of trades. It has a maximum of 10 trades, which is here, I've noticed, and because the market never came back and it ran out of trades, it probably would have been okay if it had more than 10 trades, maybe 20, and it would have come up to here and then got this move back, but it didn't. But we are down $500 right now because of that. So what I might do, it's probably too late to do it anyway now, is I'll make it 20 for this one, and Euro USD, it's run out as well, so I'll make it 20, and we'll see if that if it comes back next week. See if it comes back next week. But you know, it has made $531 since I put it on, which is really good. Did I print a thing out for it? No, Bunny. That's the next one we're going to talk about, which is coming up. So, Eran's Expert, this is the one that I started on 5K. If you're new to the channel, I started this one on $5,000. I am using a time filter. This is what was recommended in the user manual for Eran's or Dragon, and it has been trading really well. As you can see, over the weekend it doesn't have any open trades again, which is absolutely amazing. So we can see that it says trading. This one just disappeared because I changed it. It didn't change anything, but I just opened the thing and just opened it, closed it again. So yes, Eran's is good so far. It's made $1,604 from 5K in a very short period of time, so pretty happy with that. Forex Fury. Now, this is one that I said I wouldn't do this live, but if you did do it live, you'd be pretty happy camper right now, because you'd be up. It's up to $4,100, and if we have a look at, I started this on the 8th of the 8th, and the trades are getting slightly bigger and bigger because the equity is getting slightly bigger and bigger as well. It's had some losses, but all in all, we have a profit of $3,100 since the 8th of the 8th. Now, what I can do is save this. Let's just do Fury. Yes. And let's have a look at this. Look at that. So, you know, it's had some losses. That's cool. I'm okay with that. Had a loss, come back. Had a loss, you know, it's had many wins here. A loss, came back. But, you know, this has got a profit factor of 2.35 right now, and raw drawdown is 32%, based on all of these currency pairs that it's trading. So I wonder what would happen if I just kept this going. You know, it'd be really cool if this was live. But you get that. But I'd like to see how it's going to go. It seems to go really well over the weekend. Currently, we are getting hit with commission and a swap on all of these trades, which sucks, but it is what it is, and we're only demo testing to see what happens. So you can probably turn off Friday trading if you'd really like to stop this from happening. But yeah, that's it. That's it for Fury. Okay, Elan 2.0. Now, this is when I was getting back to. I had this running on 3 pairs on the M15 time frame, and it blew the account. It blew the account, and we have a look here. I was having a look at it. So it was going really well. It doubled the account. Let's not worry about this first little bit up there, but it almost doubled the account, and then it went downhill. So what happened? So if we go back up to here, we can see stop out, we run out of margin. So Euro USD, you know, that big drop that happened, it ran out of margin and we stopped out, unfortunately. So it got up to 0.23, 0.28, and what happens is it got margin called essentially, and it blew the account because of that. Let's have a look back here. So what did we learn from this? Elan can be very profitable, but you know, just remember I'm using a 1 to 500 margin, but you can run out of margin very quick. So what I recommend if you're going to use this is probably just one currency pair only, and maybe have an equity stop as well, because it's not using a trailing stop here. So there's a few options you can have a look at. I don't know what Glabina is, or DEL 24, maybe that's like 24 hours, don't know, but you could backtest it. You can backtest this robot and have a look at what these do when you change the inputs. Lot decimal, leave it 2, take profit, drop, no idea what that does. RSI obviously it uses an RSI for entries, max trades 15, all that kind of stuff. So I think it's a really powerful robot. Just really watch these moves down. So I think it blew the account coming down here, and then it ran out of margin because it had the other pairs going as well, and then it come back. So it probably would have closed. If it was probably by itself, it would have maybe closed, but maybe the M5 time frame as well is too low. Maybe it could be M15, and not the pips, but like the step between each order could be bigger as well. So I think Elan is very similar to Dragon Expert, so I think it's quite good. Now this is the Dragon Expert that I started on Euro USD on the H1 time frame. Even though it's meant to be on M15, I don't think time frame matters with this robot. It's not meant to matter, and then as you saw in here, this is the point where I added the other two pairs, and as we can see here, it is the curve is starting to curve up higher because it is making more money now, because I added the other two these other two currency pairs, because we're getting close to 5,000, and 5,000 is the minimum really for 3 pairs, but I did a little bit earlier. This is running 24/7, or 24/5 I should say. We're not using a time filter, but everything else is standard. And Dragon Expert is a really powerful robot, and I'm starting to really like it. And it's just got to be used correctly. Now, if you're using this robot without enough margin, and the market has a big drop, then it's not going to be very good for you. We can see EJ and UJ. EJ had a big drop, and then EU had a big drop as well. So if you come back out, it came back out, and that little move back up, it made some money there. So it's at sells and buyers. There was a buy there at 0.54, but you know, it handled that move down really well. But the thing is, right, if we look at Euro USD, let's probably go look at the daily. If we look at Euro USD right now on the daily, we can see that there's a big gap here. So it may come down and touch this next resist or support level right here, because you know it's touched that a few times before. So it might keep free falling. I don't know. It may not. It'd be good to run a Fibonacci from here to here, see where it might touch here. 0.68 is probably here somewhere, and then it might go back up, or it might come back down. Who knows? It depends on how the dollar trades. But let's move it back to H1. We'll leave it as is, and we'll look at the next one. Baby Shark, it is currently, you know, it's doing some bigger lot orders, as we can see here. So the market's come back down a little bit there, and it's moving back up, and it's up by 0.53. We're down $115, which is nothing on $5,500. And I'm super stoked with this robot. It is just absolutely killing it. I think next week it'll probably be up to 6K, and I am super not pissed off, but it sucks that this is not live, because that would have been really nice to have. But you get that. Now, grid trend multiplier, I am actually going to get rid of it. I am not happy with how it's been trading. Even though we're up like $100, $200, sometimes $300, we are now break even. And what really sucks about this is that because it's the weekend, I can't close all of these orders and stop it out right at $1,000. So I'll have to do that on Monday night, because I get up really early in the morning to go to work before the market opens, so I can actually close these orders and stop this robot from trading. So I'll do that Monday night. So I'm actually going to stop grid trend multiplier, and I'm not going to recommend it. I'm going to change it out with make money from the same builder, Expert Forex, because the make money is supposed to be a lot better. We're going to have a crack with that and see what we can do. So that's one I'm going to swap out. Another one, the very last one to have a look at is Bunny. Now this is the one, remember, that I played around with, and I stuffed it up because it did something like this. No, that's wrong. That's a good one. This might be, no, where's Bunny? Bunny here. So it blew the account. I was not surprised, actually. I was not surprised. Bunny is a really good robot, but if anything big happens, I was looking at the spread, if anything big happens, it can't really handle it too well, even on the 5-minute time frame. So with Bunny, it's just good to optimize it. It's got a balance 646. I'll change that to $1,000. Yeah, so well, I'm going to have a look at Bunny again, and we're going to change the multi-lots factor probably to 1.25, because I think that's really good. And change the take. Actually, we'll reset this. 1.25. Take profit, and the step will change. I don't know why. Like, these are the default settings, and I'm not sure why. You know, if a trail starts at 35 and the default's 19, I don't think it'd ever work. And also didn't have safe equity risk turned on either. So I'll have a look at that. Look at Bunny, see if I can get some better settings, and then I'll come back to it on, or get it set up for Monday, and I'll have a crack with it. But that's pretty much wraps up this review and all the results for week 13 of the $1,000 robot challenge. I can already see two clear winners, which is Dragon Expert and the Shark. They are awesome, but yes, I've got some new robots I want to test in this challenge. I'm just going to keep it going because you all seem to be really liking this, and you know, I enjoyed it as well. I really enjoy trying to help everyone out. Thanks to everyone that's on Telegram and Discord. You're all awesome. You know, we're all sharing things around there. I want everyone to all get Lambos and all go to the moon with what we are doing. That's my aim. I want to as well, and I just want to drag everyone up with me. I just really would like to everyone to be successful in their robot trading and also manual trading as well. But yeah, got some good things coming up. Hope you all had a great week, and I'll see you in the next video for an update on how we are going in week 14 of the $1,000 Robot Challenge. This is Ron from Optimize FX. See you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.